Hello guys, my name is Phil Manuel Castro Guillén, and today we are going to talk about something very important in the learning English speaking process, something that is called liabilities. For some people, it could be very difficult to understand some idiomatic expressions that we see in the English. And today we are going to talk about a little bit about those kind of idiomatic expression and things that we have in the English that may for some foreigners people understand better the English process. It is equally important to recognize the difficulties that the foreign students encounter in learning the English. One of these difficulties is the result of very simplification of inflections, which we have considered among the aspects of English. It is the difficulty of which foreigners often complain of expressing themselves not only logically but also idiomatically. An idiom is a form of expression peculiar to one language, and English is not alone in possessing such individual form of expressions. All languages have their special ways of saying things. For example, we can find in English the idiomatic expression, it's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. That expression expresses that it's raining a lot. For some foreigner people, understand and internalize that idiom, it could be difficult. For example, in our own language, Spanish, we have, for example, the words vaina. This expression or this word, for some foreigner people, it could be difficult to assimilate, but for Dominican, is something very, very normal, very common in our own language. We can understand, we can assimilate when a person say vaina. Give me that vaina. We know what that person is talking about. But for some foreigner, it could be very difficult, and that happens in English a lot. There are some idiomatic expressions that for some people that want to learn English, it could be very difficult, it could be very hard to assimilate, to understand, and to internalize. The difficult things that we can see in the English, it's the chaotic character of its spelling and the frequent lack of correlation between spelling and pronunciation. And theoretically, the most adequate system of spelling is that the one which best combines simplicity with consistency. And in the English, we don't have that kind of things. It could be ideal that, for example, in every alphabet, in every alphabet of every language, the one with the same sound was regularly represented by the same character. But in English, it's very different, that kind of things. Not always the sound have relation with the same character. That is something very, very, very difficult in English. And that's the reason why English don't have that consistency that have other languages. For example, in English, the vowel sounds believe, let's see, receive, leave, machine, be, see, those words in each case is represented by a different spelling. So you can see that you can see in those examples the difficulty that have the English inconsistency different from other languages. Finally, I want to conclude telling you that some influential people in the United States of America during many years ago is trying to make some changes in the English language in order that foreigners could learn English in an easy way. Even the former president of the United States of America, Theodore Roosevelt, in one time he tried to make some changes in the English language, but it was difficult for some people, for some native speakers, to assimilate those changes. And that's the reason why we have those kind of things that I already mentioned in the English that may harder for some people to assimilate and to internalize the English language. Well, that's my exposition. I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you also learn a little bit about those kind of things. And see you later.